going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Chiefs going up against the Eagles. So let's send you up to Pennsylvania.
Yeah. What's up,
Standing
Dodgers?
by in Philadelphia,
Today we are with
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we're doing, me and Julian are facing off with each other. Wait, can you see my play?
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Brandon Graham in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Waiting for bounce back, hey, bounce back, hey, bounce back, hey, bounce back, hey. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Yeah, I paused it for you. You know this. Wait, the Blade 34 is watching my stream. The Blade 34 is watching my stream.
To throw on second down is Smith. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Now that's the way to open up the game on defense. Back-to-back sacks. We know that someone's come to play today.
I'm challenging you to jump off your bed onto the ground.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Smith. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 22-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
Underscore gaming.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, that was almost picked.
Incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
Marcus Peters is a former first-round pick who has great anticipation and tremendous ball skills.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's 1st and goal. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
How dare you?
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Justin Houston. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. From the 15 now after the sack. It's 3rd and goal. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz.
No!
Almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT.
Oh, you
and
almost missed.
Sturgis able to knock it through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them hope that good things are in store here today.
Now it's Sturgis converted on the field goal. Now he'll send this one away on the kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his routes.
2nd down following the run.
Question marks in my
From the gun, here's Smith. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Michael Kendricks. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Big sack on 2nd down. Now the offense needs to convert here on 3rd. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And able to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
It's not, I promise.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake.
You sure? Yeah.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And now
Why didn't I just
Philadelphia coming back out. Earlier we discussed Carson Wentz in the quarterback position, but, you know, unless something changes drastically, Philadelphia is going to end this year without a 1,000-yard rusher and without a 1,000-yard receiver.
Yeah, they want to make sure they really work on their offensive line. They've had a few injuries there and had to shift some guys around. They had a guy that they lost earlier in the season. It was a big part of what they do. And they also want to make sure that they have a running back that can stay healthy. And you know that that's not easily done in this league. But Ryan Matthews, if he does stay healthy, he's always a candidate to break 1,000 yards. Remember those days of LaShawn McCoy and Jeremy Maclin both going over 1,300 yards? They're looking for that again.
Yeah, 2014, both of those guys over 1,000. Offense working with a 3rd and 13 still left. Wentz gonna throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. And that
you
is
almost
not
missed
going to
it.
get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They go back to the air here after the INT.
I almost caught that.
Incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. And we peek at the defense now for Philadelphia.
Fletcher Cox is a first-round pick who has fulfilled his promise. One of the best defensive linemen in the NFL.
Yes, I am with Julian. Julian's not at my house. We're just playing together.
2nd and 10. Smith again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Spencer Ware, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Oh, my dad.
Looking for Macklin, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5.
The Chiefs are going to win against the Steelers because the Steelers are the worst.
Let's go! Blue line! Blue line!
Okay.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And this is Ertz with it, right side. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain.
Is it okay if I put you in the background?
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Okay. He subscribed. Yeah. Choose.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Oh, it is laggy.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue line!
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And he hits his man, Matthews. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Matthews, 33 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really...
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Yeah?
Caleb Sturgis now for the point after. It's up and going. That'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break.
On the, yeah. But don't do it because I got copyrighted. Yeah.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Yes!
Down the numbers. There he goes. He's at the 30. 10.
Cameron, watch the stream now. Watch the stream.
Kansas City touchdown.
No, you have. Oh my gosh! I did a 100-yard touchdown. He kicked it off, and I got the touchdown.
This back within a touchdown.
No, it's dead. It's gonna die. It's gonna die.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
Straight in the middle.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
You should look down.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I'm feeling good now after that.
Wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
To throw, it's Wentz. And he's unable to grab it.
That went up.
Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Throwing his Wentz. He's going to go up top again.
Interception, baby!
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offensive line.
Wait, he's on the court. He can't be on the court.
We'll see how they attack him here. They run again with Ware. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on third.
Thinking pass all the way.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
I'm not doing that because I already saw what happened to me.
And look at this, another fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
For the defensive guys, that's wrong on just about every level. You did so many things right. Knock the ball free, you're excited, you're going to get the ball, and then the offense gets it back.
Trying to shake, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
This is not going to be like that.
On third and long, it's Wentz.
No.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be fourth down.
All right, say it with me now. There's a lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and forth after that play, getting his toes tapped down to make that catch. Crafty?
Yep. Wiley?
Oh, definitely.
All the veteran names?
You name it. Has every move in the book and continued to get better throughout his career so he can make that type of a catch.
Dude, it was going to be first.
So now on is Caleb Sturgis for the Eagle field
Dude,
goal.
it was going to be first.
It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily The coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
That went high up.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot.
I had to
Are you going to win it? And in this case,
and for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
Yeah,
no one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They begin the drive with Ryan Matthews.
Oh,
it's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here on the NFL.
Are you sure that was
on EA
not
Sports.
How was that not a safety? Dude, that was a safety, right? Oh, are you serious?
On 2nd down. Oh, now backing up. He's out of the end zone. The referee was right there to call it, and that is a safety. And, Charles, something you have to be aware of as a QB. Once you get back to that back line of the end zone, you sort of have to go into survival mode.
Yeah, but he's still between the tackles, so if he tried to throw it away, it still would have been 2 points.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Throwing is Smith. He's going to take another shot. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense. Well, he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Tomahawley in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Wentz now to throw. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. After the interception, here's Smith. As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Off of play action, here's Smith rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And now the Eagles offense back out onto the field. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Left side, caught by Matthews. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Matthews with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away.
Did you hear
This is
that,
fielded
Julian?
a couple yards deep.
Worst Eagle game.
Past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They go back to the air here after the INT. Quick slant. That's caught by the veteran Macklin.
Yeah, that was
And
against
they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On first down, it's Smith. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Charles, I have to bring up something you told me about last week. You often find hidden talents with a lot of these guys in the NFL. The Baltimore kicker, Justin Tucker, he's a heck of an opera singer, and he's very good at singing some holiday tunes, isn't he?
He certainly is, and when he sings, he captivates you. Because I've actually seen him on video in the tails, right? I mean, he looks fantastic, but he sounds even better. And not only that, how about what he's done?
Got a
Touchdown, baby!
At the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Chris Conley, 58 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Right in the middle.
And the lead is down to 4.
That looks weird, right? I watched this. Okay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Whoa!
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be first down, Eagles.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass, because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ertz over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And the Eagles are going to have a first down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed.
Oh, that was a fumble.
That type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Nowhere to go here.
Get the
ball!
ball!
Football.
Bruh!
And it's picked up
Yeah.
by the Chiefs. And his guys
Yeah,
will take
get the
over
ball!
at the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
Okay.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch her in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score last time. They think they
almost caught that.
working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
Yes, touchdown!
And that is caught. Touchdown.
What are you
Kansas
doing?
City.
Did you see
Travis
him?
Kelce, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs
That
have
was 35
taken the
yards.
lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult, because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for
Jordan Matthews all by himself. The 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Matthews, 81 yards.
You just scored
and
vertical.
once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
And that third counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given
that was
them
so
today.
close.
The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
I know.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so
Now
past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect.
And now here is another interception.
I just got you right away.
Malcolm Jenkins. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Then you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. No gain at all on the play there. That brings up fourth. Here's Donnie Jones now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
No good.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Serious?
Now, this worked, so I guess I shouldn't be nitpicking too much, but they only had a couple of inches to go.
now we
Why
gotta
fake punt?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. If you're going to go ahead and try and pick it up in that short of a distance,
That was like-
I wouldn't even gone to fake punt formation. That's like using up a big play for no reason at all. Leave your offense on the field and pick it up. But again, what were we doing? We're nitpicking, right? Because they did get it.
It worked.
So many times when I've been working with you, you've talked about a quarterback dropping it in the bucket on a deep pass.
Oh, boy.
You know where I'm going, right?
I know where you're going.
Ezekiel Elliott dropped his body into the bucket. There's his charity bucket behind the end zone against Tampa Bay after scoring a touchdown. How cool was that?
I thought it was one of the greatest celebrations for a touchdown I've ever seen. And you know what? It's a good charity. Money go. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 51 yards. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away.
That was bad.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He's got time. And his throw is incomplete. All right, as we sit here right now, let's look after Week 15 teams that are in. Seahawks clinching NFC West, NFC East Cowboys in, AFC West Raiders, and then, of course, the Patriots out of the AFC East. Who do you like?
I tell you what, it's still hard for me to go against the Patriots, even though we know that Gronk won't play throughout the playoffs. They know how to adjust better than any team in football. But Dallas, I know people want to find a way to knock them out of this deal. I think the youth will be served for Dallas, and what Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott are giving them, I think the rest of the team is feeding off of it.
One team I didn't mention maybe that could make some noise. Who?
I would say Green Bay, because they still have a chance to win the NFC North in a showdown possibly with Detroit in the final week of the season.
He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jeremy Maclin, 66 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. So they're going to go for 2.
It's telling me to go for the 2. It was like, go for the 2-point conversion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
A touchdown can make me win.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Santos.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tamahali. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No,
They didn't call it.
Really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive
They
player.
didn't even call it.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Going deep here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
but it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time.
And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. And he hits his man, Matthews. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Matthews, 38 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play caller, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham in there to get him his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. So how about that one, Charles? We haven't seen that in a while. The illegal forward pass.
The quarterbacks get so much leeway on this play that you're right, Brandon. It is very rare that we see the call come out for
And following that penalty, the offense really backed up now on third down. Off of play action. Here's Smith. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
And now here's another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. Yard line. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game. They exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
I quit. Time out. I quit, okay? I quit.
Called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half.
If you want more videos just like this one, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment new Peace Dogs.